Hello, Downey Unified families. Superintendent John Garcia here with a final message as we head into our last week before winter break. First and foremost, I want to start by thanking our residents for supporting Measure K and approving it with 58% of the vote. This is going to change the direction and provide 21st century learning facilities for thousands more of our students, not just current generation, but future generation of students for years to come. Again, on behalf of the Board of Education, myself, every one of our Downey Unified staff, and our current 22,000 students, as well as those in the future, thank you, thank you, thank you, Downey community, for supporting us in Measure K. I also want to recognize and acknowledge some changes on our Board of Education. Our 17-year board member, Mrs. Martha Sotatani, officially retired last week from the Board of Education, and new board member Tyrone Conde was seated. Tyrone's a member of the Downey Federal Credit Union marketing team, also has children in our school, and really will be an outstanding Board of Education member representing the community up in the northwest side of the Downey Unified borders. That being said, we also had a transition in our president. I want to really thank Mrs. Barbara Bobby Samperi for her last year as president. Did an amazing job, very challenging circumstances, as she passes the gavel to Mrs. Giovanna Perez Saab, Gigi Saab, serving as president for the 2023 year. Congratulations. Thank you, Mrs. Samperi, and congratulations to Mrs. Saab as they take on their new roles. Esports. Let's talk esports. You know, Downey Unified is a hub for esports in not only Los Angeles County, but in the entire Southern California area. We're one of the first districts to have an esports competition between Downey and Warren High Schools. We had our 5th annual esports competition, and I want to offer a huge congratulations to the winning team from Warren High School. Warren now has 3 esports titles. Downey sits at 2. This was the tiebreaker, being the 5th one. Great competition, amazing tournament, outstanding sportsmanship, and I really want to congratulate our champions from Warren High School. Even that being said, though, we had our first middle school esports tournament this year, and that went really, really well. And I want to offer my congratulations to the Stauffer Middle School Spartan team that won our first ever middle school esports competition. Gotta remember, gaming is a multi-billion-dollar industry globally. I know sometimes in the past we looked and like kids playing video games, but we have to understand as a career, there are numerous career fields associated with gaming, and we want to make sure and continue to meet the needs and the interests of our students, and esports is another way to do that. Another way, extracurricular, maybe a more traditional way, if you will, is sports. I really want to congratulate our Downey High School water polo and football teams for winning CIF championships, Division IV champions in water polo, Division IV champions in football. Huge congratulations to our CIF winning champion teams from Downey High School. As we move forward and looking what other things other than just our regular school day are we providing for our students, we also have to recognize our partnership with the Downey Foundation for Educational Opportunities, the DFEO, and the work they are doing with our students at our elementary and our middle schools. Actually, we're coming off of the last couple of weeks of winter performances by the after-school dance programs, by the ukulele, violin, and guitar programs. Really excited about those continuing to move forward. In addition, the DFEO started the theater conservatory this year in partnership with Andrea Pyle, our drama teacher at Stauffer Middle School. So students have the opportunity to try out for that program. They put on their first production last week of their conservatory. I know that they're continually having tryouts and new spots potentially opening up. So really excited to continue expanding our partnership with the DFEO. I know our after-school programs will continue to expand as well as fast as the DFEO can get them staffed, but really proud of our partnership with them. Couple of last things I want to hit is I want to remind everybody, our entire community, about our wellness centers at our secondary school sites. Now, I want to be clear, every one of our school sites has a clinical school therapist. In addition to our school psychologists and other staff that support our students' social and emotional needs, we now have clinical school therapists at all of our school sites and designated wellness centers at our middle schools and our high schools. Now, Measure K is going to help us significantly with creating wellness centers at our elementary schools in the years to come. But right now we have them at all of our secondary schools, but clinical school therapists are at all of our school sites, because what we know and understand, especially post-pandemic, is making sure that our students are grounded socially, emotionally, and that we have supports in place, and those support them even further in their academics. So I really want to thank our site staff for getting those wellness centers as beautiful as they are. We are actually going to have a video coming out in the next couple of months that really shares a lot about our wellness centers and the services they provide for our students. All of that being said, Downey community, I really, really want to thank you. It's been an amazing first half of the school year. It really has. We felt so much more this year like we're getting back to where we were before March 13 of 2020. That we're getting those things back, that our students, we've got a lot of work to do. Don't get me wrong, we got a lot of work to do, but we're continuing to move in the right direction. We're continuing to provide our students both academically, social, emotion through a variety of different programs, and that's what we pride ourselves on, meeting the needs of every single one of our students. I want to wish all of you a safe, a happy winter break. I want to wish you a happy new year, and we look forward to seeing all of you in 2023. Thank you, Downey Unified Families.